Muhammad and Hafsa. The text and parody are based on Aisha Ahmad's article titled Allah Frowns Over Abstaining from Sex with Slave Girls. Surah number 66 at Tahrim. Context of the surah. It was Hafsa's turn to sleep with the Prophet. Her maid, Maria Qibtiyya, a gift from the king of Alexandria, was also in her room when the Prophet walked in. Maria was very attractive and voluptuous young teenager. She aroused carnal desires in any man who looked at her. Then our Prophet was not any man. He was endowed with 30 men libido. By Allah, Bukhari, Volume 1, Book 5, number 268, narrated Qatada, quote, Prophet was given the sexual strength of 30 men. To be alone with Maria, Prophet sent Hafsa to her dad's house with a phony excuse that Umar wanted to see her.
Hafsa, your dad's looking for you. You better go see him right now.
Okay, Rasulullah. Umar was not home when Hafsa reached her dad's place few houses down the street.
Mom, where's Dad?
He has gone to the Al-Manasi field near Bakir to defecate.
Why doesn't he go to the field behind our house?
Because it is a sunnah to relieve yourself at a place where the Prophet relieves himself.
I will wait for him.
It may be a long wait. He hides there afterwards to spy on Prophet's wives. Spy on your Prophet's wives? What for? To make sure they are veiled according to the Surah 33 verse 59 when they come to relieve themselves. As you know, this ayah was sent by Allah at your dad's request. Bukhari, Volume 8, Book 74, number 257, narrated Aisha. Umar bin al-Khattab used to say to Allah's apostle, let your wives be veiled, but he did not do so. The wives of the Prophet used to go out to answer the call of nature by night, only at Al-Manasi. One Sauda, the daughter of Zama, went out, and she was a tall woman. Umar bin al-Khattab saw her while she was defecating in a group, and said, I have recognized you, O Sauda. He, Umar, said so. He was anxious for some divine orders regarding the veil, the veiling of women. So Allah revealed in Surah 33, verse 59, Al-Hijab, a complete body cover excluding the eyes. Umar doesn't like what he saw at Al-Manasi. He wished there is a divine command to cover women's body completely. Allah quickly revealed the order of wearing hijab for Muslimah in the Quran, Surah 33, verse 59. Allah agreed with me on three things and revealed ayahs. One of them was the verse of the veiling of women, Surah 33, verse 59. Well, I can't wait that long. It's my turn with Prophet. He must be in bed waiting for me. It is not good to keep your man waiting for too long for sex. Bye-bye. Oh, the Prophet is indeed on Hafsa's bed, but definitely not waiting for her. When Hafsa returned, she found Prophet in bed, but not waiting. He was in action with her maid Maria. Hafsa was outraged. She had a temper of her dad Umar, and she started hollering at him. Astaghfirullah! Rasulullah, you lied and deceived me to screw my maid?
Hafsa, mind your language. Surah 33 verse 32 says you should talk to Allah's Prophet in an honorable manner. All wives of the Prophet, speak to the Prophet in an honorable manner.
I will speak honorably to the Prophet when the Prophet stops acting dishonorably himself. Having sex with slave girls is not dishonorable. Allah has made them halal for me. Surah 33 verse 50. Muhammad, sex with slave girls and captured women is halal for you. I don't give a rat's behind who is halal for you and who is not. You can have sex with a she-camel for all I care, but I do not want it in my bed on my night.
Hafsa, calm down. I will tell you something. If you keep this incident a secret between you and me and don't tell anyone, I take an oath that I will never touch Maria again. And please cool down first. Go have a drink of cold water.
Okay, I have to go pee also.
Hafsa returned after a short while and found her husband again in bed with Maria.
Rasulallah, you have a short memory. You had just said you never touched her again.
Yes, I did, but Allah revealed Surah 66, verse 1, after you left. It says, Muhammad, why do you forbid yourself what Allah has made lawful to you, just to please your wife?
What about the oath you took?
Allah dissolves my oath by Surah 66, verse 2, which says, Allah has ordained for you the dissolution of your oath, and Allah is your Mawla.
The next morning, when Prophet returned from Fajr prayer, his wives gave him dirty looks and a silent treatment instead of happily greeting him like every day. As smart as our Prophet was, he knew right away that Hafsa had ratted him out and had divulged the last night's incident to all other wives who incidentally hated Maria for her beauty and Prophet's fondness of her. Prophet was pissed off and rushed to Hafsa's room.
When I told you to keep last night's incident with Maria a secret to yourself, I trusted you. Why did you spread it?
Who informed you that I spread it?
Allah informed me. The Prophet had trusted one of his wives with a certain incident. Then she spread it, and God let him know about it. He then told his wife. She asked him,
Who informed you of this?
He said, I was informed by Allah. Surah 66, verse 3.
Hafsa started trembling with fear. She had no idea. Allah spied for the Prophet and tattletaled to him his wife's private talks and gossips. Angry Prophet then gathered all his resentful wives and conveyed the following chilling message from Allah to them, which had just arrived.
Surah 66, verse 5. If Muhammad divorced you all, Allah will give him in exchange wives better than you who are submissive and devout.
That message was a death sentence to the scared wives. A divorce meant starving to death, since nobody was allowed to marry Prophet's wife according to an earlier ayah. The Prophet continued. Surah 66, verse 10 to 11. On one hand, wives of Allah's prophets, Noah and Lut, misbehaved with their husbands, and they were put in hellfire. On the other hand, wife of Kafir, Pharaoh, was well behaved, and she was awarded paradise. All the wives started wailing. Starving to death is one thing. Burning in hellfire forever was something else. They grabbed his feet and begged him for mercy. The merciful Prophet then took pity on them and decided to apply abstention clause of Surah 4, verse 34. Abstaining from sex with wives as a disciplinary action. He could have divorced them like Allah suggested, or beaten them under scourging clause of Surah 4, verse 34. He stayed away from all his wives for a month, and slept exclusively with Maria to humiliate them further and make them jealous. Bukhari, Volume 3, Book 43, number 648. The Prophet did not go out to his wives because of the secret which Hafsa had disclosed to Aisha. And he said that he would not go to his wives for 1 month, as he was angry with them when Allah admonished him for his oath that he would not approach Maria. Allah also decided to pitch in the misery of Prophet's wives by making Maria pregnant with a baby boy, Ibrahim, something Muhammad desired most, and which he could not be delivered by any of the 9 resident wives. But then Ibrahim died when he was 2. The end.